Well, it's time for another interview at noon and another familiar face. And I've made a slight wardrobe change because I wanted to channel Mr. Russell Johnson. You might know him as the professor, okay? So we're going to patch that hole up on the SS Minnow, and somehow, some way, we're going to bring that to Mercer Street, Dick Copeland Square in Princeton, West Virginia for a yacht rock party. Of course, with me right now is Mrs. G, Dreama Denver.
You're doing a great job, Professor. Look, I'm
trying. I'm
loving your khakis. They work every time.
Yes, okay. So the castaways are coming to Princeton in a way through Yacht Rock?
They are. You know, I'm so embarrassed to admit this. I had no idea initially what Yacht Rock was. But for anybody out there like me who doesn't know, let me tell you, it is the best music from the 70s and early 80s. We're talking like Rock the Boat, Steal Away.
Okay.
All of those. And all the group, the Gilligan Yacht Rock group, they all dress as the castaways, which is absolutely adorable. I Zoomed with them, I guess it was last week, and they're really nice people, and I've seen they're real and they're really good, and so it's going to be just such a different and fun thing that we're going to be doing on Sunday.
Yeah, I've seen the commercial for it, and I've just been in awe because I had no idea that this was a thing. I had no idea that there was a Gilligan Yacht Rock group out there.
Who knew? I had no idea either.
And listen, they're going to be performing for us all 4 to 7 on June 14th. That's this coming Sunday.
It's a 3-hour musical tour.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And they're not the only ones that are going to be here. A friend to us both. Yes. She's one of Mercer County's own as well. Del Nora will be here. She's a special guest too.
She and I are getting to do things together. So we've started referring to ourselves as the Double Ds. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But we are the Double Ds, and so the Double Ds are together again, and we're going to have so much fun. She is just killing it, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She's winning awards right and left.
Almost every week. I look up, I'm like, Del Nora has another one, just racking them up.
Nominated for like 5 or 6 things at one time.
But she deserves every bit of it because she works so hard.
If
you've never seen Del Nora before, come on out, okay, to Dick Copeland Square, right off of Mercer Street to experience this. And of course, the Bob Denver Museum inside the Princeton Renaissance Theater.
We're going to have tours of the Renaissance Theater, which is going to be awesome. And of course, the Bob Denver Museum is going to be in there, along with Little Buddy Radio is going to be in the museum. And so people are going to be able to go through and see it all and look at the progress that's been made in the last 6 months. It's amazing.
It really is. Greg Puckett took me through there a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, this looks completely different. It's
I know.
The paint is coming up on the walls, and
there are walls.
And yes, there are walls.
That's amazing.
And so it's beautiful to see because this is a historic theater in Princeton, and it's going to not just be a place for theater, but also a place to carry on Bob's legacy, which I love. Okay, because he's special to this community. Yeah.
He really is. The fact that I want to say this. He left me with such a legacy of love from the fans who loved the show and who loved him, that I have a foot in the door right away because people want to like me because they loved him. And so to be able to represent him and to talk about, not only what a great actor he was and what a good comedian, but a good father, a wonderful person, loved this area. I love to tell people how much he enjoyed living in Mercer County, how much he particularly loved Princeton, West Virginia as a whole. It's just wonderful to be able all these years to keep his legacy alive.
Yeah, for new generations too, because as we've discussed before, one of these days we're gonna have to get you on In Focus just to discuss it all. Because
we keep saying that.
Yes, we're gonna make this happen. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. But so many kids are discovering Gilligan because it is timeless.
Yes.
And in a way, I feel like with these little events, discovering Yacht Rock, they're like a little wink from him. I feel like he's winking down onto you, smiling down in a way. Do you feel that?
It's like a Bob wink.
Yes.
Is it like a God wink and a Bob wink?
I think you just coined something there.
Who knew I would come up with that? No, that it really is a Bob wink. And I have felt that, honestly, for the 20 years he's been gone. I did credit him with a lot of things, bringing people like Homer Hickam into my life and Burke Allen and people that we know who are just vital in my life now. And those were Bob Winks for sure.
Yeah.
Because Bob loved Homer. He loved his books. Never got to meet him. I'm the one who got to do that. So, but yeah, it's been a blessing. All of it's been a blessing. Even the hard stuff ends up being a blessing.
Well, you are a blessing, and getting to chat with you is always a blessing. And we're all going to be blessed this coming weekend when you come out to Gilligan Yacht Rock. Seriously, it's going to be a fantastic time, 4 to 7, okay? Dick Copeland Square. We're going to get all this on our website, WVVA.com. You don't want to miss any of the fun. Dreama, as always, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I have to do something out of the ordinary to get to come here and talk to you.
Well, is it out of the ordinary? I feel like this is part of your everyday in a way.
Okay. Okay.
But I love getting to talk with you. And
I love it too.
Seriously,
I love you.
I love you, and we're going to make this In Focus happen.
And if you're a longtime viewer of this show, these two are no stranger to you. But if you're new to the area and you're new to this show, I want to introduce you to Miss Barbara Belcher on my far left and Miss Jennifer Payne on my closest left. Thank you, ladies, as always.
Thank you for having us.
And when they are here to talk about one thing and one thing only. That is the Patchwork Quilters Jamboree. What year is this?
This is the 14th annual.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And I'm sensing the theme here. Okay.
Yes.
America is turning 250, so why not get in on the fun, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
so listen, I want to get through the nitty gritty first. I want to make sure that everybody knows all the dates and everything. So the event itself is on the 19th and the 20th.
That's
but
correct.
If people need to register and all of that stuff, break that down for me.
That is Monday, June 15th. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you out there who are making a quilt, make sure you get it finished by the 15th because we need your quilt to be turned in at the Graham High School gyms between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. And you can come by anytime during those hours on Monday, June 15th.
Now, let's talk about admission and things like that. Does it cost to get into this event?
Yes, it takes $5 for 18 and older. And that is, and what happens when you come in and you register and you pay, we have is 2 giveaway quilts on Friday, and one on Friday and one on Saturday. These are above and beyond what our raffle quilt is. So if you can look and see these right here, this one here on our right is named Country Roads Across America.
Okay.
And that will be our Friday giveaway.
Hope you don't mind them. I
Go
hope
right ahead.
Go right
'cause
ahead.
I want people to kind of see this. This will be the Friday giveaway, you say? Okay.
Yep.
And that's Country Roads Across America. And these, our ladies, some of our Patchwork Quilters ladies quilted these and did these. And this one right here will be our Saturday giveaway, which is called, which is called Liberty Lane.
Okay, okay.
So if nothing else, you can come and when you come through to look at all the quilts that we have, you can register for a chance to win these 2.
What does it mean to you all to have this trade, this skill set highlighted in our community, for our community?
Well, that was our mission, to make the quilting of the artwork of quilting visible again, and getting folks interested in it again, and promoting it, because we are in the heart of the quilting, Appalachian Mountains. That's what these ladies did. They quilted. They did it for their families and everything. So this is an art. This is a tradition that we wanted to, and that's why we've been doing it for 14 years.
Yeah, and what I love about these quilts is you can feel the love in these quilts, okay? Because they take time. And if you're spending time on something, clearly you love it, and the person that you're gifting this to or giving this to or making it for, you clearly love that person too, okay? And listen, you can actually head to that website on your screen, patchworkquilters.com, for all that information. Is there anything I haven't asked you about the upcoming annual jamboree that people need to know?
Well, we also have vendors. There'll be quite a few vendors that will line the walls. We are in the gymnasiums that are behind Graham High School, and there are 2 gyms, and we fill both those gyms. So we're wanting everybody to come out and display a quilt. We have displayed 153 last year. Help us break the record.
Yeah.
There's no fee to display there. You do not have to belong to a guild. Just come by, register that quilt on the 15th, and then on the 19th and 20th, come and see us. You'll also have the opportunity for a couple of our teachers. They will be showing how to make a quilt with your quilt top, your batting, and your backing. And so they'll take you through the process. They'll do some star blocks that are also made by piecing, applique, and paper piecing. And so by the time you finish, you might just have you a little quilt for the day.
So it's not just an event where you get to look at these beautiful pieces of art, because that's what they are, but you also get to learn this skill.
Yes, you can.
When you see little kids come in and you show them the art of it, how does that make y'all feel? We'll start with you, Miss Barbara. This is my last question to both of you.
Oh, I love to have young folks come in, and we have several that do, and we had one young lady last year. She was like 14, I think, who entered one. So this is what we do. This is what we want. We want it to continue into the younger generations.
And what about you, Jennifer? How does it make you feel?
I love to see people get involved and young people realize the magic of it, because you cut the pieces, but once you get them all together, you can't believe what you've created. So, and we have created this for you. You got a little mug rug to take home with you for all your coffee cups.
Oh, yes. Hey, this will be used, okay? It'll be used quite a bit, okay? So thank you so much, Jennifer Payne and Barbara Belcher of Patchwork Quilters. Patchworkquilters.com is where you can go for more information.
Dr. Deidre Guyton. Of course, she's with Bluefield State, but also she's a presence in our city, and we love having her as a presence in our city.
Thank you.
Yes, and the reason we love it is because you spearhead events like the Juneteenth celebrations that will be happening in downtown Bluefield. Juneteenth, if you're unaware, is the day that the final slaves in Texas found out in 1865, 2 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation, that they were free. So all the individuals who were enslaved now know that they're free. Thus, Juneteenth is born and now celebrated all across our nation.
Yes.
Including here. Yes, yes. And so how do we celebrate it here in Bluefield?
Well, for the past 2 years, so this is the second year that we've had it actually on 2 nights.
Okay.
So Friday night, we are going to be celebrating with the movie Sarah's Oil. At the Granada at 7:30 on Friday night. And of course on Saturday, starting at 11, we're going to start the celebration. It'll be through 5 o'clock.
Yeah, music, vendors, the whole shebang. You see all the information right there. You want to come out to downtown Bluefield for 2 days of unity, culture, and community. And here's the thing, everybody. Yes, it may have historical implications in regards to the freedom of black individuals, but this is a celebration for everybody, because black history is American history.
American history.
Okay, it's
exactly.
it's a part of the fabric of America. America is a melting pot.
Right.
And we're all involved in currently making history. We made history in the past. We're continuing to make it. We make it every single day.
Exactly.
And this is part of history. You are part of history when you come out to these Juneteenth celebrations. Is there anything in particular about these celebrations that you want to?
We like to get the community involved. So besides from vendors, we're going to have some talent. Okay. We're involved with the Sticks and Clicks. They were there last year, the little kids that do the drums.
Yes.
They're going to be there. We have some talent out of Charleston, W3. We have the Voices of Praise, Voices in Praise, I'm sorry. That's just to name some. Reverend Moore will be giving us our proclamation, as he always does.
Yes.
And it's just going to be a lot of fun. Surprises. We have a DJ that likes to get involved with what she does, so she's going to be getting the people, community involved and grooving, And so it's a lot of fun.
Yes, and seriously, you want to come out to these events on the 19th, 537 Commerce Street, the address for the Granada, and then downtown Bluefield as a whole. You'll hear the music. You'll see where the party
You'll see
is,
it. You'll see it.
But you want to come out, but also you want to bring your kids out because it's a fun experience, but it's an educational experience as well. It's so important that the next generation know their history.
Exactly.
And this is all of our history.
It's all of our history.
So why would you say it's so important for, I mean, I'm sort of speaking just because I'm a history lover, and so I understand it, but what would you say to somebody sitting at home saying, why should I bring my kid out?
To learn. It's about learning your history, because regardless of how you feel about it, it is our history. It's everybody's history. And that's what makes the country what it is. We get to celebrate and we get to understand. You can live and learn just as we go, and that's everybody's history.
Live, learn, and grow from learning our history, okay?
Yes.
That's what it's all about. And so I do just want to thank you and the entire team, because I know it takes a team. I know you have a team of people behind you.
Yes, I do.
I know that phone is constantly just ring, ring, ring.
If it's not that, it's an email. The city, we work through the city also, and they send us, this one wants to do this one wants to do that. But if you're interested, give me an email if you want to participate, and I'll get you to the people that are supposed to help you out with it.
You're still accepting participants?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to get all this information on our website, WVVA.com. Come be a part of this, because it's just something fun for our entire community, something educational for our entire community. And thank you, as always.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much, Zachary. Well, everybody, it is time for an interview at noon. And joining us right now, I want to introduce you to my closest left. We have Miss Vita Ferguson. And then my furthest left, we have Jaden Red. And they are with the Juneteenth celebrations in Tazewell.
Yes.
And you want to come out to these. Thank y'all so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And the reason we wanted to have you is because we want everybody in the community, because again, Juneteenth history, Black history is part of American history, and we want everybody in the community to come out to this 3-day celebration.
Yes.
Okay? And I just want to hit the nuts and bolts really quickly just to run through the list, and then I want to talk to you all about the importance of why we need these celebrations. But on Friday, June 19th, you have the Tazewell Train Depot Museum. You're showing a film, A Silent Fire, at 7. And then on Saturday, June 20th, at the Main Street Stage in Tazewell, Virginia, Dr. Darren Martin from Bluefield State University will be here. So he's a really big deal for our community. And that'll essentially be a parade and things like that, correct? And then Sunday, June 21st, Knuckles Hall, a worship service with a dinner as well. So, and we're going to get all those things on our website, WVVA.com, so you can look at them at your leisure. But why is it so important to have these events in our backyard? And I'll put that question to both of you. We'll start with you, Jaden, and then you, Ms. Ferguson.
Juneteenth is a holiday. Just to give you a little bit of background, Juneteenth it started in Galveston, Texas, June 19th of 1865. This was nearly 2 years after Abraham Lincoln had signed the Emancipation Proclamation to free the slaves. However, Galveston had not gotten that information, so they were still down there slaving and, having to go through these brutal times 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation had been written. So when they got the news, they were celebrating. They were so happy that they were finally going to be free, and they started calling it Juneteenth because it was June 19th of 1865, and this is the day that they found out that they had become free. So then it grew and it grew and it grew, and it actually became a federal holiday in 2021. Now everybody gets a day off, so I'm sure they loved that. But I feel like it's very important for people to be educated behind what the meaning of Juneteenth is. It's not just another day. It is another day to some people, but it really should be a day that it is celebrated for the slaves that had to work nearly 2 years after already having to do slavery for over 200 years and then having to do another 2 years behind that after being free.
And what about you, Ms. Vita? Why is it so important? Why is it crucial that we have this in our backyard? It's not a day, it is a day off, but it's not a day off. It's a day of education,
It's
right?
a day of education. It's a day of celebration, a day of remembrance, a day of history. at first it was called the Freedom Day.
Yeah.
And then it was called the Emancipation Day. It was called the Jubilee Day. And then it was just simply called June 19th. And then they combined that and made Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And it's just a day that we ought to remember, a day that we need to teach our children about their history. I know they're trying to block a lot of that out of our school systems today, but we need to keep it alive, let them know. The celebration is one of the things that they had at those celebrations were a red velvet cake and red pop. And that was to for the blood that the slaves had shed.
The symbolism there.
Yeah.
So again, this is, yes, maybe it's a federal holiday and you may have the day off, but truly it is a day on. It's a day on for getting educated in our community, okay? Because again, yes, this is celebrating the freedom of the enslaved, but this is also part of our history. This is part of not just Black history, American history.
American
because
history.
Black history is part of the fabric of American history. America is a melting pot, and we want all of you to come out to these events. And I'm going to get the addresses and the times for all these events on our website, WVVA.com. But is there anything I haven't asked you that you want to make sure that the people at home know about this celebration?
I just want to make sure that everybody knows, like he said, where the events are, which he is going to get that on the webpage. But just know that everybody is welcome. It doesn't matter what ethnicity, it doesn't matter what background, it doesn't matter what race, it doesn't matter anything like that. Everybody is welcome to come and celebrate with us. And we have ordered so much food to be catered both on Saturday and Sunday. So please come out and get your bellies full, make it to the programs. Just come out and enjoy, fellowship. It doesn't matter, like I said, what background you have. Just come out and enjoy fellowship, friends, and most importantly, food, because I love food.
Yes, who doesn't, right? So come on out, celebrate, and get educated, and make memories with your family. Ladies, thank you so much for what you all are doing, because I know it takes a team. I know it takes a lot of effort. So thank you so much, and thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
And if you live in the Commonwealth, you more than likely recognize the gentleman on my right here, Peter Mulkey with Clinch Valley Health. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you. Enjoyed being here.
Of course, of course. And I understand that this summer, on June 20th in particular, we are cruising for Men's Health with a car show. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. What we're calling is the Clinch Valley 500. It's the month of June, June 20th, as you indicated. And it's to highlight Men's Health Month. As you know, men oftentimes are the ones that are not looking to go out and take care of themselves oftentimes, and they have a tendency to let their health slide. So we're pulling together this car show and with some laboratory stuff that we'll do right on site. It's going to be held right across the street from the hospital. At the Graint's location in Richlands, the Graint supermarket location.
Yeah. And that's 2960 Clinch Street in Richlands. And you see the 12 categories that you're able to enter, and I'll just rattle off a few. The antique car, the old school car, the new school car, motorcycle, you name it. So you get to check out these vehicles, but also you're checking on your health, okay? And that's the important thing. We want you here for a long time, because if you're here for a long time, guess what? You get to enjoy those vehicles for a long time. And what I love about this, it's $20 per entry for the vehicle, but that $20 goes to the auxiliary fund for cancer patients, correct?
For cancer patients, yes, sir, it sure does.
So talk about that. What does it mean to you to be able to support cancer patients through this initiative as well?
Certainly in this area, we know travel's difficult. Really, healthcare in general is difficult for patients, sometimes access. So we have some funds available through programs like this that we're able to help the patient if they need transportation to get to an appointment or something such as that. It's all about helping patients in our community, in our region, and this is just a great way of doing it by helping our men out there as well as taking some of that money and helping our cancer patients as well.
Absolutely. And what type of screenings, really quickly, what type of screenings will you have?
We'll be doing basic things such as blood pressure. We'll also be doing some lab things called a PSA, which tests out an enzyme in the prostate that may indicate prostate cancer is there. We'll be checking blood sugars and what we call A1C, that gives us a long-term picture of what your blood sugar's been doing.
Yeah.
Oftentimes at these events, we will find folks that are totally undiagnosed with diabetes, hypertension, things such as that. So we can identify them and help them to get to a provider who can manage that for them.
Exactly. Health is wealth, and we're going to get all this information on our website so you can continue to be healthy and come out on June 20th, 2026, and that's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. for the Cruisin' for Men's Health Car Show, the Clinch Valley 500, and Peter Mulkey. Sir, thank you so much